What's going on, guys? XBA Primetime here for you guys tonight. It's a little bit different tonight. It's going to be actually a lot different tonight. I actually don't have any commentators with me, and the video has not been commentated. So, the live commentating that you guys are hearing right now, that's it. This is it. It's just me. And because of that, I'm actually not going to be doing any commentary. I'm just going to be hanging out with you guys tonight for this XBA Primetime. And we're just going to hang out and we're just going to talk about XBA. We're going to talk about the game that we're seeing together and kind of what my thoughts are about the series in general. And that's my dog. Hey, thanks, Wrigley, for flapping your ears, getting all the dust off your back right now. So that's what we're going to do. Just kind of a Q&A, kind of what I see the series going forward as we just watch this game. It's a good one. It's a good game tonight. It's a little late of an upload, I know, but I was really trying to figure out what we were going to do about the commentary for tonight. And I wanted to get this done on Sunday, but that didn't happen, obviously, because, well, other things take precedence over XBA. But I do think it's kind of funny. That we got a bunch of you guys that are here that are up this late at night. It's crazy. So let me get in the comment section here before we get started. Let's see if you guys actually like this idea or not. Yeah, I think I saw that, Angus. I saw that. Already one disliked. I did see that. It was pretty funny. I think it was a mistake, though, because it's been fixed. It's been fixed. Papo Pipo. I lost track in XBA. Yeah, I think a lot of people did. I think a lot of people, for whatever reason, dropped off. But let's get into that. We can talk about this later. We can talk about everything later. Let's get right into the game. We got the San Diego Cyclones against the El Paso Peppers here in the Pepper Dome. So the title of the thumbnail is who's hotter? Which team is hotter? That's the question that I'm going to ask you guys. I'm going to pose to you guys in the comment section. Do you like the Peppers? Do you think that the Peppers are, just because of their name, that they should be theoretically the hotter team? They've got an awesome offense. It's one of the best in the XBA. Although San Diego is doing really well. They're doing really well. It didn't show you the standings here, but they are currently 23-15. And that is one of the best in the XBA. I think they're second place right now in the Western Conference. And El Paso just trying to make up some ground. They have gotten onto a little bit of a hot streak here in recent weeks, although they're playing 500 level basketball at 19-19. So I'm going to just take a look at the comment section, see what you guys are saying. But I think for the most part, I would give the edge to El Paso. I think El Paso is just the better team. They've got better pieces. Outside of Russell Westbrook, I mean, what is it? What is it that San Diego does? I think that this hot streak that San Diego's been on, as we see Sabonis here with a rebound, getting that to put back in for two, up currently 5-0. I think that Sabonis is like, yeah, he's a good player. TJ Leaf is pretty solid too. Anunoby is pretty decent also, but it's kind of a conglomeration of decency outside of Russell Westbrook. And that's the biggest thing for me when I look at this roster. So I don't know exactly how that they're on this ridiculous hot streak that they're on, but I think Russell Westbrook is just playing MVP caliber basketball here. So I'm anxious to see what you guys are saying here in the comment section. You're saying Peppers. I'll say El Paso is hotter. I think Peppers will win this one for sure with Perry Puff. Perry Puff's actually on the Houston Lawmen. That is a common mistake. Cyclones are winning. They're underrated. I think both are awesome, but it's the Peppers that have Harden. They're bound to be hot. Not say they're going to win, though. Is this game live, too? This is actually not live. First time someone reacted to my comment. Thank you so much, Gigi. Now, hey, man. Hey, I react to a lot of your guys' comments. As we see a 2-ball of the green variety for Russell Westbrook, getting 7-0. El Paso just Kind of strugs. They're kind of strugs right now, guys. And I did take the timeouts out, but I did not add in any of the fade-ins. So you guys will see some hard cuts as well. When will we do the Q&A part? I'm not sure. Just let's see how the whole thing rolls for a little while. Let's see how everybody's digging the stream. And we'll just kind of play it by ear. But if you guys have questions, I'll answer those questions. Cyclones are popping off. This is random, but Apollo should win Rookie of the Year. I don't know. Well, everything XBA, come on, man. You got to be confident. You got to be confident in your predictions here. If you think that Apollo St. Patrick should win the Rookie of the Year, then you say it. You make a statement, man. You say it. You put a period at the end of it. Yeah, like this. Statement. Period. Boom. Like that in the live chat. 3 from Kobe White. Gonna miss. Aminu gets a rebound. No good on the second attempt there. 10-2. 10 to frickin' 2. What country are you from? I'm from Australia. Yeah, and then Gang Chun, boom, with the period. It's like that. It's like that. You do it that way, and then you make a statement. It's easy. Easy. Why did I take the timeouts out? To save on time. It's about a minute for every single timeout, and I probably should have taken some of these animations out for the free throws. Those get kind of annoying after a while. I wish that it was live. I wish we were actually live streaming the game, so I could just hit A to get this animation over with. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, what country are you from? Yeah, what country do you think I sound from? Let's actually what? So let's play a game. Let's play a little game. What country do you think I'm from? And then if you get that right, then we can guess the state. We can guess the state after that. And then we'll go with the county, and then we'll go with the township, and then we'll go with the city, and then we'll go with the zip code, and then we'll go with the street address, and then we'll find ourselves on Google Maps. How about that? How about we do that? That'll be fun. Just kidding. We're not going that deep. 13-3, guys. 13-3. Good Lord. Rice Waster Alex. I see you comment often on these XBA videos. You live in Minnesota. I do sound like I have Minnesota accent there, eh? No. Gang Chung is right. It is Michigan. Gang Chung is right. It is Michigan. I live in Michigan. And you can probably tell with the... See, the thing about Michiganders is you can tell... You can always tell when someone lives, like, up north in the United States. You can always tell. Because we do this thing with our A's. See, did you hear that? A. It's always drawn out. Like, drawn... Did you hear that? Even if I say water. See how I say water? Water. Not water, like people out on the East Coast would say. People like in Pennsylvania, New York. Obviously, New York and Boston have their own accents. But people out east, maybe even in Florida or Carolinas, they'll actually say it, especially Pennsylvania, they'll say it like water. They'll actually pronunciate the T. They'll say water. For us, it's water. That's how you can tell. We're pretty nasally up here in the north. Gang Sun, Detroit. Nope, not Detroit. Not Detroit. You can tell from his voice that he's depressed all the time. Wow. I'm not depressed. I'm stressed out, but I'm not depressed. How do you say milk? Milk. Milk. And I actually hate saying that word. It's actually funny that you mentioned that. I hate saying that word. Look at Curry, man, says Little Baller. Curry not even on the floor, bro. What you talking about? Curry not even on the floor. He's a Michigan fan. I am a Michigan fan. Michigan State. Michigan fan, yep, definitely. Maximilian St. Paul is in the game. Yes, there he is. At the... Is that him, the top part of your screen? Yep. He's getting the ball right now, taking it up court here. I want to see what he's got. I want to see what Maximilian St. Paul's got. He had a chance there to drive, and maybe I need to up those tendencies a little bit. I don't want to ever... Oh, there's a 2-ball. Shot gonna go no good. I never want to get into, like, editing all these players' stats and tendencies, because then that starts opening up doors. And then if I did it, then I'd have to tell you guys about it. And then you guys would say, well, why did you do it to this guy and not this guy? And then why not this guy and why not that guy? And then it gets really... I don't know. It opens up too many doors. You can't really do that. What you guys saying here? Russ's Curry secretly. Yeah, maybe. How did you get that floor on the court? Not sure what you mean. What do you mean, positive T-man? What are you getting at here? Currently, it's guys. Do you realize what the score is? I know we're talking. We're having a chill stream here tonight. It's 21-8. I mean, I think we've got our answer, right? I think we've got our answer. Who's hotter? San Diego, for sure. 21-8. Yeah. And it's not getting any better. It's not getting any better. Oh, man. So much for an XBA Primetime video. Thanks a lot, El Paso. You suck. 19-19. You garbage. You piece of garbage. Here's Moutier. Nice. That was a pretty good shot. Was the shot... Yeah, the shot clock had 0.8 seconds. I'm watching the replay. I'm watching the replay right now. The shot clock had 0.8 seconds on it as soon as Moutier touched the basketball. It's a pretty nice job by Moutier there. 23-10. Down by 13, El Paso. You got to make a comeback. Is Harden even on the floor? Nope. It's just Moutier. Yeah, is it Campazzo? Campazzo, Zeller, St. Paul. You got the backups in, and other than Moutier. Get that shot off, Moutier. Oh, the block. The block. Oh, man, they can't get anything going. Napier, Shabazz Napier, the Connecticut product, the Yukon product. Woo. Little baller. Don't do my preppers like that. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I don't control this. Moutier for 3. Gonna drill it. Nice. It's alright, Rice Waster. There's a lot of salty comments with the XBA. I'm used to it. I'm used to it. I usually I'm never one to back down though. So if I come at people in the comment section, it's because I need you to know that I don't agree with your comment. Yeah. It's a healthy Discord. It's a healthy Discord. And when I say Discord, I don't mean a Discord server. I'm talking about the Discord, the conversation between back and forth. Back and forth. Let's see. Gang Chun. I know some annoying people just waste time. It's annoying. Well, there's my heater. Turn the heater off. We don't need that. Downstairs in my man cave in Michigan. It's cold down there. GG9, I'm in the crowd again. Do you see me? Yeah. You might get arrested for streaking. Yeah. Better get that cleaned up. Angus Nicholson, guess this sentence meeting. G'day, mates. I'm going to the bottle. Oh, do you want me to stop at Macca's on the way or get something from the servo? Or do you want to go? Or are you slacking off? I'm going to say, because that's Australian, and that's not Foster's, Australian for beer. It's g'day, mates. I'm going to the bottle. So I'm going to the bar. Do you want me to stop at Macca's? It's probably a supermarket on the way, or get something from Servo, which I'm thinking is probably a gas station. Or do you want to go? Or are you slacking off? Or do you want to go out for me? Or are you just wasting time? You're just slacking off. That's my guess. That's just my guess. Let's see. Would you say that the Cyclones are a surprise team? I would say that they are a surprise team. I did not have them on my radar at all. And I don't know if anybody else did in the XBA community either. when we looked at this roster, especially after their draft, I mean, they did get Josh. Did they get Josh Beaver? They got Blake Hudson. They drafted Blake Hudson. He was a pretty decent player, but I didn't see this coming at all. I think that was Napier getting the 2. It's 31-17 at the end of the first quarter. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. They're going to they're going to El Paso. They're going on the road and just absolutely taking it to them. Mant, yeah, she did. That's sad. That's really sad. And I don't mean to be insensitive, but why does this stuff always happen after we post a video about that player? You know what I'm saying? The last video we had posted was Pittsburgh and Kansas City. And then, yeah. And then we had the Kobe Bryant thing, where he just balled out in simulation against the I forgot who they played, but yeah, he went absolutely crazy in that Eastern Conference game. Sad. What teams are you? How did you get these teams? We are not any of the teams. This is CPU versus CPU, and we created all of the teams. So if you want to check out the introduction video, that would be a great place to start. Macca's is McDonald's. All right, well, I learned something new. Oh, by the way, Servo is right. Servo is right. Macca's is McDonald's. Servo is right. Actually, McDonald's sounds really good. I should be going to get a McDonald's run right now. But you know, don't want to get pulled over. Here in America, you know, we could get pulled over for going out of our house during quarantine time. It's almost 11:30 here in Michigan. And I think there's a high chance of likelihood that if I go out and I go to McDonald's run, somebody's going to pull me over and be like, hey, was that essential? I'd be like, yes, officer, it was very essential that I got my McDonald's. You can't take my McDonald's from me. Let me see, what are you guys else saying? In bottle is a bottle shop. That's odd. What's a bottle shop? What is a bottle shop? Let's see. It's like the Madden cover curse. Yeah, I think it might be. Someone should create a basketball league where the teams represent the best head-to-head fighting games ever made. That is interesting. Taking someone's McDonald's away is against the Constitution. Well, yeah. You take my Big Mac. We got problems, man. You take my quarter pounder with cheese, we got problems. For all you guys that are not in the United States, I'm basically fulfilling all of your fat American stereotypes right now. Cole asks, are you going to continue this into 2K21? I don't think that there's any reason to continue it into 2K21 unless, of course, they say, hey, we're shutting down the servers, so you got to move everything over to 2K21. Because there's no reason to do it. I mean, we've already got this save file here, and then I'm assuming that in 2K21 there's going to be player regression with overall. There's going to be player progression in overall, and there's just going to be way too many things to try to fix up. I mean, you're going to have to change. Like, you're going to have to change Ja Morant's years pro. You're going to have to probably knock down his rating or something. I don't know how you're going to do that and make it fair, because then, like, let's say we get into 6 seasons, and then you got to move it over to 2K21. Then you got to take people out that retired. You got to you got to knock down people's overall that are regressing, that are getting older. It's too much. It's too much. So we're going to stick with 2K20 until they say that they're not having any sort of support for online saves, because that's the only way you can do this. You have to enable online saves in order to get this thing done. And Iwobi's going to hit a 3, 38-24, 14-point lead. I mean, El Paso got a little mini comeback there, right? I mean, they're scoring some points now. Harden for 3. Miss. So Harden's a little bit cold. Harden's a little bit cold. Do you have Yes, we have Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings is my favorite. It's my favorite. Are you going to continue? Oh, we already answered that. Let's see. What else are you guys saying here? I'm more into XBA than the NBA. Well, that's good. That's good. Especially considering the NBA is not happening. I'm being a troll. 40-26. Let's see what you guys else are saying here. One more question, GG9. Pick 2 players who you think are doing well in Season 2. Any player. Pick 2 players who you think are doing well. That's a tough question because I don't really know how to answer that. Because you could take a dark horse guy that's kind of just coming out of nowhere and playing really well, or you could just stick with chalk and saying, well, you know, James Harden's playing well as he hits a 3. Russell Westbrook's really carrying his team. Giannis, how about I answer this one? Players that are not playing well. Lou Williams. Lou Williams is not playing well. Giannis is still having... He's still putting up numbers. He's still putting up, like, an MVP caliber season. Just like last year. But it's Lou Williams. It's the number 2 guy that's not really carrying the load. He's not shouldering the load here. There's a nice pass. I believe that's Moutier one more time, getting down low. So they're coming back. They're coming back. They're down 11 now. They're down 11. But I would say Lou Williams not playing well. I would say from the St. Louis Arrows, I'd say Monte Morris isn't playing well. Dwayne Wade's not playing well. Arrows are struggling, and I can talk a lot about the Arrows. I can talk about the Arrows all day. Like, there's games I see about them. We're just losing close games. We don't really have a finisher at this point. Donovan Mitchell's he's playing great, playing better than last season. That's for dang sure. But you know, we're still playing 500 basketball. We're in the 8th seed right now if the playoffs ended today, but it's still not good. Who do you guys think? Who do you guys think? I want the World Series games all streamed. Yeah, well, we'll see about that. Yeah, I'm seeing some... What is that? El Paso's court's sweet, man. What are you talking about? Look at that. You're supposed to embrace the wild. You got to get in touch with your wild side, man. When you're talking about the El Paso Peppers, like, come on. It's not every team and not every court is gonna be, you know, structured. It's not all gonna be set. It's not all gonna be clean. You know, there's gonna be different personality. Different teams have different personalities. You know, you gotta embrace it. Plus, when you're that far down south in Texas, like, you start getting into some Mexican territory there. So of course, you want to embrace the Mexican. You want to embrace the Spanish part about that location, that locale. It's El Paso, man. Come on. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comments section. I can talk about the Atlanta Olympians all day. I can talk about how bad my Washington Founders are all day. Yeah, dude, they're bad. They're bad. Alaska's going to run the table. Yeah, watch. All of this, they've been giving us an easy break. They've been giving us kind of a break. We don't have to talk about them until playoffs hit. And they're going to make a run. They're going to get into the playoffs, and they're going to win the whole dang thing again. Of course. James Harden again for 3, and he missed. Favorite rookies, not stats, but like your opinion. I would say Apollo St. Patrick is one of my favorites. He's just good. He's just so good. He's got that X factor, dude. He's got that bulldog. I don't really know who he reminds me of because I'm kind of a basketball noob in a sense. Kobe White with a 3. But kind of in a way, just in a way, he's not like an elite level scorer like Russell Westbrook because we're watching Westbrook here, but he kind of molds his game after Russell Westbrook. He likes to drive, he likes to get down low, he likes to slam dunk on everybody. Like, that's the name of his game. Makes some nice passes. He's just got the mentality that says, you know, I'm going to put the team on my back, I'm going to do everything I can. Hustle player. I don't know, I kind of like that comparison. It's not really a true 1-for-1. I don't see Apollo making a lot of threes, but I'd probably say Apollo is probably my favorite, but Zagarot is pretty cool too. Like that guy can do anything. What are your guys' favorite rookies? Malik Jones is pretty good. Sobchak. I like Sobchak, but you know, there's other people out there you could show some love towards. How's Blake Hudson doing? I don't think he's not getting a lot of action right now. That's, of course, with all the rookies, they're not getting a lot of action. Unless you were a top pick, you know, you're really contributing. Other than that, you know, you're not really doing a whole lot. Here's Harden for 3 again. That was a deep 3, but that's going to go no good. 50-40, so they did come back. Now down by 10. Westbrook with the takeover here at the top. Looks like Cody Zeller guarding him. That's a good matchup you like. And then Len on the smaller Campazzo. That's that's a matchup that he's going to win every single time. I see a lot of comments about ASP. Are the Fly Guys doing good? They're doing all right. They're doing okay. They're above 500. We'll see them next week. I'm a little delayed here in the comment section here, guys. If you think Kansas City is great now, wait till Ja upgrades again. Yeah, dude, seriously. Paul St. Patrick is my favorite because his personality separates him, like the post-draft controversy with him. Well, you know, to be fair, that was... I like the storylines driven by the creators themselves. Like the creator of that player. Versus like the whole entire comment section of the community saying, oh, Apollo wants out, what are you doing? It's like, well, I'd rather hear from the guy. I'd rather hear from the guy that actually made him. Yeah, see, Cryptic's got it. Cryptic knows what's up. He gets it. The thing about the El Paso Peppers logo is that it reminds me of a wild minor league baseball identity. Exactly. That right there. That's what the XBA is all about, right there. It's about being crazy. It's about being a little bit out there. It's about being a little bit goofy. You can't always get legit type of team names, right? I mean, think about it. What is legit about the Toronto Raptors? You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's a late 90s, early 90s type of thing. It's got to be a little bit crazy. It's got to be a little bit out there. Let's see. Playoffs getting real crazy. Yeah. What city are the Bandits in? Wisconsin. Is Tampa Bay above 500? Yes. Chill for the lottery. Yeah. Get that. So you win an XBA championship, you tank the next season, and then you get a lottery pick. Messed up. Oh, I said state. I said the state, Wisconsin. What city are they in? I'd probably say Madison. Yeah, I would agree, Jaden. I think it's Madison. Who made St. Patrick? Are they mod? Nope, they're not a mod. Who's your favorite MLB player of all time? Of all time, I would say Ted Williams. I would say Ted Williams is my favorite player of all time, just basically just because how good he was, and his personality too, how good of a person he was too. I would say Ted Williams, but I think a favorite player of all time that was in my lifetime. That's tough because when I was growing up, everybody was basically on steroids. So that kind of threw my childhood out the window with favorite players. When I was a teenager, you know, I'm obviously a big Tigers fan, so my favorite player probably would have been Curtis Granderson. Granderson was great for Detroit. That's a tough one, man. It's a very tough question. Is the XBA having Corona? No, man. Look at them. Look at them. They're out there playing. All the fans, too. The great thing about the XBA is all these fans and all these players are pixelated, you know? They're all pixel men. Pixel men are coronavirus free. They can play. See, and they don't even fatigue either. They could play all day. They could play all night. Just fire up we could fire up another stream tonight if we wanted to. How are the Vortex doing? They're actually not doing too hot. They were one of my sleeper teams, and they're just not. They're not there. They're not there. Meanwhile, it's still an 11-point lead here for San Diego, 57-46. Start of the third quarter here. Here's Russell Westbrook. Look at that. This is why they're so good this season. Just drives, gets two, gets the and one. Like, I don't know how you stop that. Do you have a favorite hockey player? Yes. My favorite hockey player would have been Steve Yzerman. Yep. Stevie Y. Good old Stevie Y. I'm retracing my memory from way back. Pavel Datsyuk was really good. Pavel Datsyuk was fun to watch. Favorite football player would probably be Tom Brady or Barry Sanders. But Barry Sanders was pretty much done with his career when I was old enough to understand football and get into it. So, let's see what you guys are saying here. Next, it's been empty since the game began. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't look too much at the fan attendance. I think that, that's just like player contracts. I'm not too worried about it. Like sometimes you'll see on the bottom screen, on the bottom of your screen, like, oh, this player's pissed off, he wants out. Well, it's because of the contracts. It's because of the contracts. We went in and basically signed everybody to like 5 years, 4 years. Made sure that we did it for everybody. Oh my god! Oh my god! They're done. They're done. They're done. Can we just end the stream? Holy shit. Just absolutely destroyed. Dude, I want to see San Diego. I want to see San Diego like go on to the finals. I want to see this run. I want to see this run continue. I don't even care. I don't even care if St. Louis just doesn't do anything this season. I'm fine with taking a top draft pick. Let's just do that. I want to see San Diego do it. They're probably one of my favorite teams now. I'm not gonna lie. That's crazy. It's crazy. Do another one. It's over. It's done. Game over, says Ben. It's done. It's a sweep. Fine, I'll do it myself. He says that a lot. He says it a lot, especially at OKC. It's a 13-point... Dude, El Paso has not been able to come back. They came on with a little mini comeback, and then after that, just they haven't been able to do anything. Like, every time San Diego scores, they might get one back. They're 65% from the field. 54% for El Paso. Crazy. So I want to ask you guys some questions. Because we had a little Q&A, just a little one, not a big one, but I want to ask you guys some questions as a community. What is the one? How did you find? There's 2 questions in this. There's 2 questions. It's a 2-part question. What is the one thing from the introduction video that caught your eye, that made you want to tune in? And number 2, the second part of that is how did you find this video? How did you find this series? How did you find the channel? That's something interesting I'd like to know. Everything XBA says all the teams with 36. Like, whoa. Looking at 2K vids. I honestly have no idea how I found it. Well, that's actually a pretty good answer. A good answer that I want to hear, because as a content creator and as what YouTube wants you to do is they want you to make people click on the video. They want you to get clicks. They want you to somehow do it. And we try our best not to clickbait. I don't think I've ever clickbaited anybody either. It's a pride thing. It's a pride, and it's the right thing to do. I hate being clickbaited, and I know that other guys hate it too. Meanwhile, guys, I spoke too soon. It's 64-57. It's a 7-point game. Can you believe that? We got a ton of comments coming in. It was a custom, and I found it in a recommendation. I found it in notification, and I found it in the notifications, and I saw it at the intro. No, not this video. I meant, well, you might be new. You might be new then. I was talking about how did you guys find the series? And maybe you're new. Maybe you just tuned in, but. Found this and recommended and subscribed. I found the series by searching NBA 2K Custom Team. Found it in the recommendations section. The logo YouTube recommends after binging Not the Expert Pandas Dingoes. I got randomly recommended the first video about making 36 teams. Okay, well that's interesting. That's interesting to know that the 36 team tutorial brought you here. I was already watching Team Builder, and I like basketball teams, so I started watching it. Yep, Hunter, I remember you, for sure. PTW, I remember you. I found it because I was subscribed before from the Big 12 Team Builder. I'm telling you guys, I remember. I have a good memory with your guys' team names. I found this when I was searching for 2K YouTubers. I came across on Season 1 of XBA Draft. It was in my recommendeds. I saw the Basket Hounds logo. Yeah, there you go, Finn. See, now Finn, I remember, so you were critical of that court. But you like the Basket Hounds. Look at Batum with the blocks. Just get that out of here, man. 6-point lead. We're taking this. We're taking this game. So basically what I'm finding out is you guys clicked on this and you had some interest in it because it was totally different. It was totally out there. It's totally nothing that you'd expect. Now we have a 4-point game. This is getting close. This is getting close. Noah for 2, 64-60. I don't remember what came first, the NCAA series or the XBA, and definitely definitely NCAA. NCAA came first, man. That was our first love. Our first love. Team Builder. See, now here's the deal. I hate to tell you guys this. I hate to break it to all you basketball fans out there, but if NCAA was able to do this, if Madden was able to do this, where you could actually upload your own logos versus what the game has for you, we'd be doing that than basketball. Because we just know more about it. We just know more about those two sports than basketball for sure. But because XBA is now a thing, it's kind of like you can't not post it. Then look at Len. Look at Alex Len. Xavier's still mad. Xavier's still mad at Draymond. He might have been the. I don't know this for sure. It could be totally wrong. We see El Paso making a comeback. Down by 3 now. He's still mad they took Draymond. That's all right. I also love, just a little side note, I love how the XBA videos always get at least 1 dislike. There's a community troll. There's a community troll out there. Sooner or later, though, they're going to wear themselves out, and then they'll go bye-bye. And we're just going to keep making videos, and that's it. That's it. Can't stop it. Can't stop this train. Here's a block. Okay, all right. El Paso coming back here. Here's Hayward. Oh, if you're going to shoot that, why not shoot for 3, man? Come on, brother. Or just drive. Like, make up your mind. That was just not an okay shot. Herder, though, gets the pass. Gets the 2. They're up by 3 again. They're up by 3. I would do... Yeah. You know, Finn, I thought about it. I really did. I really thought about it, but... I just don't have the time. I really just don't have the time. Baseball is my sport. That is my sport. If I could do that, if I had the time to do it, you know I'd be there. But with XBA and trying to get all these games simulated, I mean, there's 36 teams to cover. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. To kind of monitor 30 other teams, that'd be hard. That'd be really difficult. I saw a question, how did you make the logos? Well, there's some that we made, like San Diego, we made that one. El Paso, because it's kind of abstract, we actually had that one created for us through Fiverr or Fiverr.com. If you could just type that in, I'll actually share it with you guys if you wanna go check it out. They've got a ton of stuff. We ordered like. For the Big 12 Team Builder Dynasty, we actually ordered a bunch of like fight songs. We actually ordered a bunch of fight songs for our custom teams. We never really had a chance to use them. So they're just kind of sitting there waiting if we ever decide to do like another all Team Builder Dynasty. But yeah, so they do things like that. They can make music for you. I don't know if they can do your homework. But it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool site. There's a bunch of artists and musicians. It's basically a place for freelancers, and you go there and you tell them what you want, tell them what you're looking for, and they give you a revision. They call it a revision. So they give you what they've created from what you've told them that you are thinking that you want. And then you either say, yeah, I like that, or can you change this? Can you change this part of it? Then they'll send you one back until you run out of revisions. And then once the final revision, or once you approve the final product, then you pay for it, and then it's yours. It's yours to do whatever you want. You can make merchandise off of it. You can sell it. You can do whatever you want to with it because it's yours. The copyright is yours. But yeah, for El Paso, we were thinking like, okay, dude, make a chili pepper, make a red chili pepper. This is really literally what we typed. Make a red chili pepper with sunglasses, holding a basketball, going from right to left, right, with flames coming out of it. And then that's what the guy gave us back, and we had to change some things with the text. Had to change a few things with kind of the way that the pepper looked, kind of the curves or whatever just didn't look right. Then you tell them, then they fix it, and then you're good. And we're like, okay, all right, cool. $12. Thank you very much. $12 for El Paso Peppers. Yay. J-Rock, can they get you a girlfriend? They might get you some pen pal. They could have a pen pal. Perry Puff, do you earn money making these vids? Yes. Yes, we do. We make money off of YouTube, but it's definitely not a lot. If I had a choice between YouTube or my regular day job, as far as money's concerned, it's my regular day job. It is my regular day job. 100% of the time. 100%. If I had to choose between YouTube content creation and my job for what I like to do, it would be this. By far. By far. I'm not going to lie, I would love to do this live with Brian and that GG9. Would probably be hard with Discord or something, but I would love to do a style like this, just a chill game and stuff. Yeah, I wanted to do something different. By the way, I'm looking at the score right now. 72-70. Like, what? How did this become a game? How did this become a game? Well, they're down by 1. So San Diego. So this is kind of why I named the video like I did. Who's hotter? That's the question now, isn't it? Who's hotter? The Cyclones came into this game as the hotter team. They started off hot, and now they're a little cold. El Paso's starting to come on. So who's hotter? At the end of the game, who's hotter? How did you come up with the idea of XBA, like the series? I came up with this with my brother. We knew that 2K19, you could create your own teams, you could upload your own logo, and we loved that. We loved that part of 2K19, and we're like, dude, what if you could do this for, like, the whole league? So we tested it out in 2K19, and you're able to do it, and we're like, why not do it? Why not make a whole basketball league with just custom teams? And then from that point, then you got to figure out, okay, so let's make sure we dot our I's and cross our T's for every single thing that could possibly come up before we go ahead and we launch a YouTube series about it. Because once you post a video on it, you're gonna have all these thousands of people asking, like, what happened to it if something doesn't work and you have to end it. And it's kind of like, well, YouTuber, you're a dumbass for not thinking about this, and this, and that for, you know, how is this going to work? How's free agency going to work? How's the trade market going to work? Are you going to have people manage the teams? Like, what are you going to do? So, yeah, the idea came from a simple idea, put it into practice, off on the side, doing a little test, and we have a tie game now. Let's actually get into some commentary because we have a tie game. But that's how it came about. That's how XBA came about. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But yeah, let's get into some commentary. Russell Westbrook for 3. So that didn't last long. Little tie game action there. 74-74. Then Westbrook hits a 3. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Harden had a wide open lane, but look at this dunk by DeAndre Ayton with the... What a good pass. Good pass. Nice alley-oop. And remember, look at the second half numbers. 9 of 20 for San Diego. Meanwhile, El Paso tearing it up here on the home court. Westbrook on Kobe White. He's going to get that screen. He's going to shoot a 3. Yep, that's going to go. 80-76. Ooh. This is getting close, guys. Look at that. Look at that defense down low. Still going to miss, though. Still going to miss, but it was a good effort by El Paso. Now here comes San Diego. Westbrook driving. Going to miss. Aminu gets that rebound, gets it back out to Harden. Harden. Oh, look at that. Look at that pass. Look at the pass. But Hayward, you got to make that shot, dude. You got to make that shot, but it's... Ooh, nice defense by DeAndre Ayton. Almost got the turnover. But San Diego is going to get it back, and Westbrook for 3. Dude, this is why. This is why. San Diego is killing it these past few weeks. It's Russell Westbrook. It's all Russell Westbrook. I mean, you guys saw it against St. Louis. He was out rebounding Mo Bamba, out rebounding Julius Randle. Had a jump ball that he out jumped Mo Bamba, like, how do you do that? How do you do that? He must have a lot of get up or something. I don't know. But up by 5. You got to force a shot here. Carter Williams for 3. And Sabonis with the rebound. Oh, he gets the rebound again and gets the shot off. He gets 2. Crazy. This is crazy. 85-78. San Diego. They got cold for a little while. Now they're back on that hot streak. Here's DeAndre Ayton for 2. That barely went in. Gonna pull it back within 5. All right. Okay. Well, we can kind of get back to a little bit of comment section talk here because we've got a 5-point lead. It looks like Westbrook's gonna get another 3. Yep. It just looked pretty. It just looked pretty, and then they got that green 14-6 run in the last 3 minutes. With 4 minutes to go, too. It's going to be hard to come back, especially if San Diego just keeps hitting shots. Like, if you're El Paso, like, what are you doing standing around? Like, Kobe White, okay, like, get it off to Harden. Now he's going to have to force a shot here. Deep shot. Going to be no good. And here we go. So, San Diego back out. Carter Williams driving on Harden, and he's going to get the shot off. He's going to get the shot off. 2 points. Now up by 10. Crazy, man. This game looks like it's over now. Good little mini comeback for El Paso, but yeah, it looks over. Looks over. All right, let's see what you guys are saying here now. So there's a couple comments that I needed to go back for, apparently. Can you show the standings after the match or at the end of the vid? So if you go to yesterday's video for XBA, it's at the very end. So go check those stats out. This is the last game. This is the last game of the games that have been shown. So that standings, you just +1. You just +1 for San Diego or El Paso, whoever's going to win this game. So that's how you would do that. But the standings should be updated. Evan Cook, do you remember the March Madness NCAA thing? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I remember you had... What happened to your profile picture? You had, like, it must have been like your My Player or something. Let's see. I don't see anything you guys are... What do you... I'm not seeing anything. Instead of Westbrook, but Westbrook out duel Harden. What? I'm confused. I'm looking at you. Oh, Ouchie's dog. Cheesiest NCAA 14 play. Ooh, that's a tough one. I'd say the read option is pretty cheesy. Read option, yeah, pretty cheesy. Like, it just takes one read. That's it. It's it. Like, you could do slants all day. That's pretty cheesy. But even slants can sometimes get stopped, especially if you got a good corner. It's all about the animations. It's all about the animations. That game is strictly about reading the animation. You don't even have to be good at reading defenses. Like, as long as you're just looking at the animation of the CPU defender, then you know exactly where to go with the football. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, on fly routes, if you notice that your receiver is like a speedy receiver and he's getting pressed right off the line, like I'm staring over there to the left side and nothing's happening, it means you know that your receiver's going to beat him, so you might as well just flick X, just press X, little touch pass over there, and he's got it. You know, it's crazy. It's too easy. But yeah, I don't see anything back up there in the chat. I looked. Let's see. It is currently an 8-point game. 8-point game. Of the logos identities you guys made rather than commissioned, which one is your favorite? I'll have to go back and look at all the logos, to be honest with you, because I don't remember. Let's see. Quit slanting my go-to and play in Madden. Make the shot in traffic. God. Portugal's the greatest sideline commentator. Oh, man. Can we call into the podcast? Maybe one episode you and Portugal commentate together. That'd be cool. GG9, please read this. Who's your favorite team builder team you or your little bro made? That's a tough question too, man. That's a tough question. All these are tough questions. There's a 5-point game with 44 seconds. I don't know. I'd probably say Daytona State for me. Yeah, Daytona State. The Golden Jackals. They were my first ever team builder team that I ever made. Meanwhile, let's get back into the game here. TJ Leaf getting 2 plus the foul. They're now in the bonus. 98-91. Let's do this. Let's do this. What is your final score prediction? What's your final score prediction? If somebody gets the final score prediction right, you get a custom prospect. How about we do that? Ready, set, go. You better go. You gotta go quickly. You gotta go quickly. Better go. 34 seconds. You better hit it. You better go. I'll definitely be stopping it soon. Okay, so with those points, I'm gonna stop it. Right here. Stop. Anything after that. Anything after that. Alright, so I'll count those ones. I'll count those ones. Stop. Right there. Stip. Stip is gonna be the final one. Oh, now I can't do that because you guys are all saying it. God. There we go. Boom. Stop. 12:04. Any comments after 12:04? That's going to do it. Stip. Stip. Stoop. Stop. All right, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So when the live chat comes back, I'm not going to know, and I don't think you, well, you guys will know. You guys will know, but I'm not going to know until that until this live stream comes to an end. Probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. But just keep track of it. Just keep track of it, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it's looking like if San Diego hits both these free throws, it's going to be 101-95. And then, hey, I mean, El Paso, they might hit a late second three. It might be 101-98. That could be your final score here tonight. It's actually kind of out on the edge of my seat. I want to know what's going to happen here. I want to know who's going to win. I already know what the final score is, but I just want to know what you guys are going to say in the comment section. 100-95. And we'll see if El Paso has enough in them to get a 3, a 2, maybe get to the line and get 1. There's a lot of options that could happen here. Uh-oh, what's going to happen? Let's see. Let's commentate. I'm gonna commentate it like this is the end of the freaking championship. Ready? Ayton with the basketball. Moutier. Pass to Aminu for 3! A miss. Kidding. Oh, they get another foul. They foul again. So you guys still have a chance if you went over 100. If you went over 100, you got a chance. That's hilarious. I'm going to scroll back in the comment section to see who said 102. 102-95. There's got to be somebody. Oh, I see a lot of close ones. I see a lot of close ones, but no 102s. There's a 101. I don't see any 102s to 95s. Wow, I don't see any of them. Yep, that looks like your final score. Let's see. Let's see what El Paso's got. Are they gonna hit a late second 3 to just troll everybody? Moutier for 3, gonna miss. Ayton, Harden, no. 102-95 is your final score. I see 102s to 99s. I see 102s to 98s. 102 to 94. Oh man, so close. 102 to 96. 102 93. 102 98. I feel like I'm going off of radio stations here. Jeez. Nope, nobody got it. Nobody got it. 102 to 95. Nobody got it. Wow. CPU troll, man. That was so close. Yeah, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, guys. Westbrook went off again. 5 of 12, 14 to 29. So a little under half, a little bit under half of his shots went in. And I think Russell Westbrook is playing MVP caliber. He is right now. He's playing MVP caliber in this last month. But you saw the three-point percentage for Harden, and I think that was pretty bad. So I'm going to go back and look here. Harden was 3 of 11 from three land. So that was bad. That was really bad. 3 of 11. I don't know how you do that. But guys, that is it. That is it for the night. I appreciate you guys coming out. 75 people in here. That's awesome. That is awesome. Make sure you guys hit that like button. And don't forget to take a look at the community post. And I'm going to actually, you know what? Let's do this too. We still got 65 people in here. Let's do this. I'm going to share my computer screen. And we see that there, but we don't want that. We want display capture here. So here's the computer screen right there, guys. And we are going to look at the XBA Pick'em contest. Yeah, we're going to find out who won. We're going to find out who won the top 3 prospects for this week. And by the way, guys, we had only 70. This was crazy to me. I'm not calling you guys out or anything, but I thought it was worth noting. There was only 70 people that played in week number 5. We had like over what? 200. Yeah, 232 for week 4. 200. I think we had over 206 for week 2. So it was just kind of concerning to me a little bit that not a lot of people played this week, and I'm not sure why. But yeah, let's find out. So the Cyclones get the win. Not a lot of people picked the Cyclones. Crazy to me here. All right, let's go ahead and get this going here. 03 plus 1. So points plus 1 for getting the question right. Copy, paste, boom, and delete. We're going to go over here, select all, make sure we get that. All right, now for the moment of truth. Sort from largest to smallest. Looks like this is who won. We've got Divepits, Manu Est, and Zero Over. Nope. Well, these two guys for sure, they won. So you have to award 3 spots. You have to award 3 places. So these guys had 9, so they won. They are guaranteed a prospect. So for the guys that got 8, Wally D, Over, Logic Blade, Burgaz, Shane, and Mr. Mombasa. You guys were competing for the tiebreaker. So, if we only sort by 8, we can get all of the tiebreakers here. All right. Which player will have more points scored in XBA Primetime, Russell Westbrook or James Harden? And how many points will your pick score? Okay, so who had the most? I'm going to have to go back and look. I'm pretty sure that Russell Westbrook had the most. Westbrook had 37 and Harden had 27. So Westbrook was the winner with 37. So we got Harden. So those guys are out. So we got Westbrook 33 and Westbrook 31. So the winner of the tiebreaker is Westbrook 33, and that is Wally D. Wally D. you were the winner of the tiebreaker. So there is your three guys. Your three guys. Divepets, Manu Est or Eastern, and then Wally D. So you guys were the winners for week number 5. And because we have a video on the tiebreaker and what it is, I don't have to supply that tiebreaker score. And there you go. Cool. Sweet. Week 5. It's in the books. Delete, delete, delete. The bets, Manu Est, and Wally D. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and link this for you guys if you need it. Here you go. It's in the live chat. Boom. There's your standings. And by the way, if you guys want to find out who is on whose team, we had a awesome contribution from Jaden Genswider. So thank you very much, Jaden, by the way, who created all of the rosters in an Excel file. So please go check that out if you guys want to see who's on whose roster. And yeah, I'm going to make sure that I post this in the community tab. And if you guys need to know what the community tab is, because I'm noticing that a lot of people don't know how to get there, you go right here. So you're at the home page here. You got the GG9 channel, Go Glover 9, blah, 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 blue, and you hit community. And that community tab gets you here where I go ahead and I post like polls, just updates, links to your pick'em forms, upload schedules for the next week, series updates, so kind of just some news about what's been going on with me and the series. What are my thoughts, like with the Vikings, play 1, sim 1, Rangers, we're ending the Rangers soon, so on and so forth. So please go check out the community tab. I try to post on there every single Monday. If I don't post on Monday, I'll probably be posting on a Tuesday for upload schedule for the week. So that's it. I appreciate you guys coming out again. And actually, we need the picks. We need the picks for next week, for week 6. I'll go ahead and I'll post that here right now. Go to live. Go here. Go to the video. Post in the live section. There we go. And there's your picks form, guys, for you. And there we go. I think we're good. I think we're all set. I'll read your comments here in one moment because I want to go back to that so you guys don't see anything else. Like how much money I'm making off of this crap. All right. Let's see what you guys are saying. Dancing FB. Love you, Gigi. I love you, Dancing FB. Let's give Dancing FB some love, too. Actually, give the love out to a couple guys. Please, if you guys are still here, please give some love to Dancing FB for all of his posts after every single video, XBA video. Always posting some random stats, some really interesting stats to look out for. Those are really insightful, really helps everybody make their picks for what games are going to be shown. Those are always really cool, just adds another layer, adds another element to this series. And I highly appreciate everything that he does with some research. It's not easy coming up with some of that research because you got to go back and verify and look at numbers and pause the video, and because that's where he's getting all of his info from. It's from videos. It's not like I'm messaging him all this stuff. So he's doing the work on his own. So shout out to Dancing FB for doing all that. Shout out to Brian Street for the draft class, of course. The draft class. Shout out to Brian Street. Please keep him in your thoughts and prayers, guys. He is going through kind of a rougher time at the moment. Just a lot of stuff that's happening that is kind of out of his control at the moment. So I'm not going to obviously get into specifics for that, but just know that he loves the XBA series. He loves the channel. He loves helping out and contributing. He's been a big time help for every single thing on the channel, from NCAA football to Vikings. He's made draft classes for Vikings. So shout out to Brian Street for everything that he does. It's very highly appreciated by me, and I know for a fact, like when my brother and I are doing this content together, there is no way, there's absolutely zero and no way possible that we could do this on our own. There's no way, absolutely none. From draft to making sure that that's fair, from draft classes for whatever series that you guys watch, there's just no way that we can do all of this together or by ourselves. The only way we can do it is doing it together as a community. So I appreciate Brian Street. I appreciate Portugal. I appreciate all the moderators that have helped out with every single series on the channel. And for you guys in the community that are always coming by, even though you might not like necessarily help out per se, like at that level, every little thing that you guys do, from sharing on Twitter to sharing on Facebook to sharing through Reddit or creating like the Reddit site that you guys did, from Discord creation, which I know that kind of got on a little bumpy road there, but I think most of that's been fixed up and figured out. But everything that you guys do as a community, it helps grow that community. So I appreciate that as well. So I wanted to let you guys know that it has been, this is kind of why I wanted to make this kind of chill and relaxed a little bit tonight, because it's been for the last 3 weeks I've been doing this stuff by myself, and it's pretty difficult. It's pretty difficult when you're trying to do Team Builder, you're trying to do XBA, you're trying to do Madden, you're trying to do Rangers and MLB The Show. It's tough. It's really tough. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Is that thank you guys for hanging in there. I know some of the series haven't been posted like I say I want them to in the upload schedule, but it's been hard. It's been hard to get through for 3 weeks going solo, so I appreciate you guys hanging in. And I will read the comment section here really quick before I say sayonara. But yeah, I wanted to say thank you to the community for, I wanted to call a few guys out on that, and also thank you guys as a community for always tuning in, always giving a like, always giving your feedback. Even though sometimes if I'm stressed out with editing and commentating and trying to meet deadlines and all this, sometimes I get a little touchy. I do. I'll admit it. Sometimes I get a little touchy and a little short sometimes in the comment section, but just know that it's never meant to be mean. It's just stress. It's just stress. Let's make sure we love each other. Yeah, that's a little odd, but no, I'm kidding. Let's see what you guys are saying. Yep, everybody's saying thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Portugal, for the commentating. Thank you, Portugal, for being a good moderator. Everything XBA, I might donate. Well, you guys never have to donate. You don't have to donate. Don't feel like you have to donate. I just appreciate you guys tuning in. Of course, feedback, likes, even dislikes. I know I make fun of it. I make fun of it every now and then, but dislikes do help me figure out what exactly is wrong with the video. Whether that's I can't tell if you didn't like if your team didn't win. That stuff I can't control. But if you don't like the way that I'm pronouncing names, if you don't like that I'm not showing full highlights of things and that, so on and so forth. But can we hear about some of the prospects eventually till they're all made? Prospects I think we're up to 180. I think we're up to 180 of 200, so we're getting close, which is actually good timing, because in XBA currently right now we're getting close to the All-Star break. So then eventually what I want to do probably in the next few weeks is start getting some college gameplay of those players and start getting that done. So expect that in the next couple weeks. We'll get some All-Star break. We'll talk about some trade deadline things after week 6 of XBA, of course. So we'll get this contest period done. We'll get this week of XBA done. And then I would expect that all the prospects are going to be created. And then we'll go from there with some of the college footage and all that. So that'll be fun. That'll be good. Y'all are getting your work done with the prospects. Good job. Yeah, it's all Brian. It's all Brian Street, man. 200 prospects is a crap ton, so it's all on him. So unless there's anything else you guys want me to answer, new baller, go to the last video. Go to the last video, and I'll show you exactly which one. Go to this one, episode 34. If you go to the very end, the standings will be shown there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and link the... yeah, he deserves a statue after 200. If Ryan Street can do it, we can all accomplish our dreams. It's true. All right, guys, I thank every single one of you. I thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I will see you later on this week. I'm thinking, now that it's Tuesday, it's 12:30 at night right now. I'm thinking the next XBA episode will hit on Friday. So we'll get week 6 started on Friday, and we'll have another Sunday upload. We're going to try to do XBA Primetime again. We'll probably actually have commentators for that one. I'm not sure. If we don't, we'll just do another one like we did tonight. But looks like we'll get another XBA on Friday the 17th and then Sunday on the 19th, which leaves me Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to get some other content done, of course. Vikings, Rangers, Tigers rebuild, things like that. All right. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one. As always, peace.